That's a big Beyblade.
Robo Baycrafter Extraordinaire, Rasami Baycraft here today, and I have ran Wizard Arc in a competitive Beyblade X tournament. So, without further ado, let's just go ahead and get into it, because I started out running Wizard Arc on an attack setup. There are multiple setups that I ran in this tournament for Wizard Arc, because I was kind of experimenting between matches. So the way that this tournament worked was that it was 5 rounds of Swiss. So between opponents, you can switch out your deck. So I was doing a lot of experimenting with Wizard Arc this tournament. And my first build for Wizard Arc that you can see here in this match, well, not in this specific Beyblade battle, but in this match between me and this opponent. This is Oya Poppy, by the way. He is one of the best players in the NorCal Beyblade League. So, yeah, not a very great opponent for me to run into first when I was trying out a brand new Wizard Arc build, being Wizard Arc slash 170 UF. And like Oya Poppy was so good at this, was so good in our matches. His Shark Scale beat out even my signature Knight Shield. You know, 160 Hexa. In fact, I got beat so badly this set that I swapped off of my Knight Shield 160 Hexa for the rest of the tournament. That's how bad I got beat. Because I got washed on my Knight Shield. Which, for those of you who have seen my other video, my Knight Shield hard carries me most of the time. And I got washed this tournament. And you can see my Wizard Rod 760 gear point here, another staple of my deck. Not really doing much here either. It's just missing a bunch of attacks, doing absolutely nothing. And it's gonna get outspun here by the Wizard Rod NorCal Special 160 Hexa. And just a lame spin finish. I did not get a single point this set, or next set against Oya Poppy. Either way, I got absolutely washed. Lo and behold, stay tuned until the end of the video to see how badly this went for me running Wizard Arc in this tournament. Cause, trust me, the end of the video is pretty interesting. And as you can see here, I go for Knight Shield 160 Hexa again. Let's see, hopefully my Knight Shield can do something here. Nope, I almost got Extreme Finish there. But look at this again, Shark Scale just absolutely bullying Knight Shield. And even at this point, my Knight Shield got outspun again, just because it got weight bullied by Shark Scale. Go ahead, we're reordering our bays. It's gonna be Wizard versus my Knight Shield. So hopefully I should be able to get something here, but Knight Shield doing extreme dashes is not something you want to see in this matchup, because normally Knight Shield tries to win this via outspin. Normally with Wizard Rod, normally Knight Shield in this matchup tries to hit Wizard Rod onto the rail so that Wizard's stamina gets super drained. But Knight Shield got knocked onto the rails instead, and yeah, lost all of its stamina. Alright, on to my next opponent here. And now you can see that I've decided to go for a different Wizard Arc setup here. I went with Wizard Arc Wheel 450 gear point. And as you can see, it did kind of pay off at the start against this Wizard Rod. Got a big knockout at the start. And then I ran Wizard Rod 960 Wall Ball here. And Wizard Rod on Wall Ball should be pretty good. Gets outspin here. Yep. Wall Ball on defensive builds are kind of just like, it's kind of like budget Hexa, really. And then here goes, I think that was a reshoot, I'm gonna be honest, because Night Shield was still on 160 Hexa here, actually. Okay, this was the second, I did run Night Shield 160 Hexa for this match as well. I forgot about that. But, was still pretty good in comparison. And then here's Night Shield 160 Hexa. Night Shield getting weight bullied here a lot, and I think I got outspun. Yeah, I think my Night Shield might be washed. You can even hear me say that in the video. Anyways, we reshuffle here. I start off with Night Shield 160 Hexa. I think they went with Wizard Rod 160 Hexa. Yeah. And we saw how it went last time, but in my previous video, this normally does a lot better against Wizard Rod 160 Hexa. There we go. 1 point for Night Shield. Finally, I have a singular point on the board. And there's Wizard Arc Wheel, 450 gear point. You see my signature reverse grip launch over there. Almost got an extreme finish on the Wizard Rod, but Wizard just a little bit too tanky on that Hexa. And because I'm on gear point, Wizard Arc goes into stamina, but it's not going to have enough stamina to outspin Rod on Hexa. And then it ends up being Night Shield versus, I don't even remember what this is. I think this is, honestly, I have no idea. I swear, everyone always forgets that this is Night Shield and not Night Mail. Anyways, Phoenix Wing versus Wizard Rod. And you can see here, Wizard Rod's doing alright. Wizard Rod's tanking some of these hits. And Wizard Rod takes this via spin finish. And I swap, because this should be the last Beyblade for this set, because it's 1 point, we're tied 3-3, I think. There we go. And Night Shield gets that knockout. So now my current win-loss record is 1-1. And just a quick disclaimer, I did make sure that everyone here... sorry, I did make sure that I got permission from everyone who was matched up against me to record for YouTube. Anyways, this is my next opponent. I don't remember their WBO name. I'm so sorry. But, yeah. I was running my Wizard Arc wheel on Gear Point still. Against Wizard Rod. And now Night Shield comes out. I could have sworn I swapped off Night Shield at some point. I know I swapped off 160 Hex at some point. I think I'm still on 160 Hexa here, but yeah. It got knocked out. And now Wizard Rod 960 Wall Ball comes out. And I think this is against a Tyranno B. Yep. Ooh. And then here comes Wizard Arc again. And here we go, Phoenix Wing doing a whole bunch of nothing. But Wizard Arc, you can see, is wobbling here a lot. I'm pretty sure I lost to an outspin here against this Phoenix. And you can see Wizard Arc slowing down a lot here. Yeah, I did lose to outspin. And then it's a Wizard Rod mirror. My Green Rod doing a reverse stall for a bit, and then it gets knocked off of the X-Rail. And the opponent's Wizard Rod self-extremes. Third Bay, Night Shield comes out. Night Shield coming in for some attacks. Tyranno Beat doing an extreme dash. Absolutely nothing happens. Then some big hits happen here. Night Shield self-extreme. Yeah, safe to say, I've been absolutely getting washed with my Night Shield recently. So next opponent. Oh, here's where it is. I swapped off. I'm now using Night Shield on 450 Gear Point. And boom, knockout from Night Shield. And then here comes Wizard Rod 960 Wall Ball. Versus Golem Rock, I think. Alrighty, and we can see here, Wizard Arc comes out. I think it was on wheel 760 Hexa at this point now, which I do think is the best Wizard Arc combo there is for me. Alrighty. Sorry about that. If you guys can hear my dog barking in the background, apologies. But either way, oh my god, I forgot that Night Shield did that. Gear Point self-KOing is such a big thing. And then here comes Wizard Arc. And then, yep. Boring stamina battle. Blah, blah, blah. We get it. We get it. And because it's Wizard Arc against Wizard Rod, it's gonna take a long while. But Wizard Arc is slowly losing steam here. We can go ahead and have... Come on, we already know what's gonna happen here. Wizard Rod outspin. Yeah. And that's how I lost my set. So yeah, next opponent. You can see here. I have Knight Shield popping up here. On gear point still. And got KO'd by Shark Scale. So I switched. So now here comes Wizard Arc against her Phoenix Wing. And some big hits being completely tanked. Wizard Arc on 760 Hexa with the Wheel Assist Blade is such a huge tank. It's a big Beyblade. An absolute burger. And then came Wizard Rod on Wall Ball. And Wizard Rod got the knockout. And then, just to finish off this one set, I'll start out with Wizard Arc. Against her Shark Scale. We could see Wizard Arc is still an absolute tank, tanking all of these hits from Shark Scale, not getting knocked anywhere near the pockets. And Shark Scale looks like it's going to run out of stamina. But also Wizard Arc also looks like it's going to run out of stamina, so I think, yeah, I lost there. And then Knight Shield on Gear Point comes out. And bursting the Shark Scale. Wizard Rod versus Phoenix Wing. I'm pretty sure this ended in either a burst or an overfinish. I don't remember. And you see the Phoenix doing a really nice reverse. And then it goes into the X dash. Doesn't do really much of anything towards my Wizard Rod. So... Huh. I guess I outspun here. Yep. And now for the burger. And you see big hits, Wizard Arc tanking everything, and it bursts. So now the side switch comes into play. So I start out here with Knight Shield on Gear Point. And almost the knockout on the Shark Scale. Night Shield. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get outspun here. Because Gear Point Stamina, while it is good, it did too much at the beginning, so pretty sure I get outspun here. Oh wait, no, I won via spin finish. Okay, yeah. And then Wizard Arc versus Phoenix Wing again. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. And we saw how this went last time. Wizard Arc is an absolute tank of a Beyblade. Tanks an Extreme Dash from Phoenix Wing. The Extreme Dash did absolutely nothing. Wizard Arc just completely weight bullying Phoenix here. And outspin. And now Wizard Rod on Wall Ball comes out. And you can see the Hover Wyvern starts to do a reverse. Misses the Extreme Dash. Misses the second Extreme Dash. It hits that third one, but it was kind of only a half dash, so it didn't really do much. And now Hover Wyvern just kind of circling my Wizard Rod. And honestly, I'm pretty sure Wizard Rod just takes this. And there you go. So now we reshuffle our order. Wizard Arc versus Shark Scale. And I'm pretty sure Wizard Arc's defense completely carries it here. You see it tanks a big hit from Shark Scale, but Shark Scale hit it the wrong way, tanking everything. Wizard Arc just weight bullying pretty much anything that tries to attack it. And Shark is now tornado stalling. And outspin. So yeah, that's going to be the game. And because of the fact that it's Swiss rounds, that was my last round of Swiss. And yeah, I ended up going 2 and 3, so I went with a negative. I went negative in my win-loss record. And honestly, I don't know how I feel about Wizard Arc, because I do like the defensive burger combo, but then that leaves my Night Shield not in its prime. But yeah, honestly, like, comment, and subscribe, but let me know what Wizard Arc builds you think I should be using in tournaments. Wizard Arc, Night Shield, and Wizard Rod is always going to be my deck, so yeah, feel free to put in the comments what you want to see me do. I've been Robo Baycrafter Extraordinaire, Asami Baycraft, signing off. Later!